Hello, my name is Alan at A&R Racing. I'm going to do a chat on tyres. When we're at the race circuits doing our stuff, selling our products, fitting tyres, the thing we get asked most about is tyres. What size tyre should I run? What compound tyre should I run? What pressure should I put in my tyre? And so on. So I thought I would do a video and just explain a bit about tyres. Now mainly there are three types of race tyres. You've got your treaded tyre, mainly used in production, super sport and super stock classes. That obviously has tread, okay? It's road legal, although I wouldn't want to use it on the road, it is actually road legal. It wouldn't last very long. The next one, obviously no tread, is a slick. These are used in open classes, power bike classes, and that kind of thing. Obviously no tread, it does have wear markers. You can at least see when it's worn out. But one thing that needs, and that doesn't need, is heat for it to work. Obviously there's no tread to move around to get the heat into the tyre. And finally, this is a rain tyre, obviously when it's raining. Very, very soft compound. You can dig your nails right in, and that is so soft. And one of the most common problems we see are people, it's rained, it stopped raining 40 minutes ago, they think the track's still a bit damp, so they go out on a nice brand new wet, to dry a line, and within 8 laps, the wet is shot. So that's like £160 just down the pan. If I was in that situation, I'd probably run a wet on the front, but I'd stick one of these on the rear. That way, you're not going to wear your rear wet out. Tyres are also available in compounds, mainly soft compound and medium compound. Now with Continental, it's easier because we've got a sticker there, it says it's medium. It's also marked on the sidewall, and obviously soft will say soft. Pirelli, it's a little bit tricky. They do SC0, SC1 and SC2. SC0 is a super soft, a qualifying kind of tyre with a white stripe or a white label. That's a super soft compound. SC1 is just a soft compound, blue label or a blue stripe sometimes. And SC2 is a medium, and that's a green stripe. Again, a common question we get is what compounds should I run? If you're starting out, I would run a medium rear with a soft front. Now again, I know some of the guys, the fast guys run soft, but if you're starting out and you're 5 or 10 seconds off the pace, you're not going to get the heat into the tyre as someone up near the front. When the weather warms up, you don't go to a harder compound, you go to a softer compound. So when the weather gets to 20 degrees in the summer, then you can run a soft on the rear, and maybe you can go a medium on the front or stick to a soft on the front, whatever you prefer. But generally start this, in March, April, when it's always cold, start with a medium rear and a soft front. Okay. Another major issue we get is people wearing their tyres out, and what causes the wear issues that people get. So I'll try and explain some of the most common wear issues that we find. This one here is the most common. This is called cold tearing, okay? And this happens when the tyre is overinflated. So you've got too much air in your tyre. What happens is the contact patch, which is the bit where the tyre's actually hitting the circuit, is too small, and the surface heats up really, really quick. So the surface gets really hot, the contact patch is really small, but the carcass, the main body of the tyre, does not get hot at all. It's way below its operating temperature. So what I'm saying, because you've got a super hot surface, the surface will just get ripped off, torn off. So that's when you get your cold tearing. Okay? So that is a common issue. Overinflated tyres. The next one, the complete opposite, is hot tear. And you can see that that pattern just goes a little bit different, goes the opposite way. So it's very slightly different. As I said, the opposite, that's caused by underinflated tyres, so not enough pressure. Again, the contact patch is now too wide. So it's too big, too large, so it creates more friction, which is obviously going to create more heat. So therefore, your tyre starts spinning up, and instead of being ripped off, the surface is just sort of melted off. So it's not quite like a tear, so it's a finer tear. With a cold tear, you can get your fingernail on and rip that off. You can't do that with the hot tyre. So that's covered those two. Those are pressure related issues. The next one we get is suspension related issues. Now I could go on forever and do a 2-hour video on suspension related issues, but I'll just cover this one because this is really, really common. If you see these lips here, these are caused by your rebound incorrectly set up. It's either too fast or too slow. And that's these lips here on this edge here. Now if it's the leading edge, like this one here, that means your rebound is too slow. But if it was on the back edge, your rebound would be too quick. So that's quite a simple thing to sort out. Another, not really a problem, but something we get asked about, and everyone would have seen, is the bluing of the tyres. People see the blue on their tyres and they say, oh my God, my tyre's worn out. Well, it's not. The bluing is created because the tyres contain oils, and the oils keep the rubber soft, right? So you go out, you do your session, you get your tyre really, really hot, okay? And then you come back in and the tyre cools down, okay? As the tyre cools down, the oils are coming to the surface. But that's okay, and that's what creates the bluing, okay? So the oils have come to the surface and your tyre's gone blue. But that's okay, it's not an issue, because you'll go on track again, your tyre heats up, and the oils, that top surface will get scrubbed off. Now that is what's known as a heat cycle. Now all of you will have heard of heat cycles, and I always get asked how many heat cycles. One way you could stop this from happening is, if it's a cold day, after your session, come straight back into the pits, get the warmers on, and switch the warmers straight on. If it's a hot day in the middle of summer and it's really hot, 20 to 25 degrees, do your session, get back to the pits, fit the warmers to the wheels, but don't actually switch the warmers on. Switch them on about half an hour, 40 minutes before your next session. That will lessen this bluing a little bit. As I said, that's a heat cycle. So that's one way of knowing how many heat cycles your tyre's gone through. This tyre, the last tyre that I'm going to show you, this is what we're looking for. This is like bingo, this is it. This particular tyre has done over 100 fast laps of Brands Hatch. And you can see the wear is really good, really smooth, and that is what you want. The trouble is, once you've got to that position, you could then end up going a little bit faster, your suspension then might not be correct, and you'll start having a few more issues. But this is what you're aiming for. There are a lot of factors when it comes to bike setup and what causes tyre wear. It could be pressures, how fast you are, it could be the weather. For example, we get up in the morning, the sun's out, bright blue sky, you think great, it's going to be a nice hot sunny day, you set your pressures, you set your bike. By the time you come to do your race in the afternoon, we've had a bit of cloud cover, the wind's picked up and the track temperature's not quite as hot as it was earlier in the day. So there's lots of variables and a lot of issues. So something we always need to keep looking at is the pressures. There we go. Anyway, I hope this video has been a bit useful. If you've got any questions and we're at a race meeting and you're out fitting tyres, then come and ask us or give us a phone call if you're not sure. Or even take a look at our website and see what tyres are available. Thank you very much.